Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. I'd like to start as always by thanking you for tuning in. I really hope you've been enjoying my page. If so, please hit subscribe at the bottom of your screen there to keep up to date with all the weekly content. I think when deciding how varied your workout should be, you first need to ask yourself why you're doing that workout, or what is the goal, what is the purpose for the type of exercise regime that you've decided to partake in. That way you can have a better idea as to why you would keep an exercise routine really varied, or why you keep it really simple and steady changes through the week by week programming. Let me give you an example. Let's say you solely wanted to go to a gym and just build some muscle and some strength. So all you really need to do is go to the gym and keep the exercises fairly similar, making small progressions week by week, maybe even every 2 weeks, small changes to exercise choices, but effectively you'll be doing very, very similar things, because all you're literally trying to do, this is your only goal, all you're literally trying to do is build muscle, build strength. You only really need to be in a gym. So your exercise plan doesn't necessarily need to be that varied. You might just want to vary it, just for, so you don't get too bored while doing the workout. Other than that, you don't really need to have that varied a workout, other than the variety of hitting different muscle groups and hitting slightly different angles and exercises. But if you're looking to solely build muscle and strength, all you really need to be doing is going to the gym and repeating the things you're doing week by week. But what if your goal's different? What if you want to run a half marathon in 3 months' time or something like that? Well, then, yeah, of course, your program will be a bit more varied, okay, because it's aligned with that goal. So you won't be coming to the gym 3 to 5 times a week. You might be coming to the gym 1 to 2 times a week. And instead of your focus being on building muscle and building strength, you're looking to build movement patterns a little better. So you might still pick the big compound moves at the start of your session, but you might go for a bit more dynamic work a little bit later, some single-sided work, something like a split squat for the lower body or something like that. A bit more core work, maybe a bit more stretching in the calves or hips, because obviously you're hitting the roads a lot more. If, like I said, your goal is to run a marathon at the end, or a half marathon at the end of a period of time. So your program, if you're a runner, might be a little bit more varied than if your program is solely to build muscle and solely to build strength within the gym environment. That leads us on to if you have a sports specific reason for doing your workouts. Once again, I'd still do 1, maybe 2 gym sessions in a week, depending on the time of year and whether you're actually going to be competing or whether you just do it for fun. But let's say you're just doing it for fun. You do 1 or 2 gym sessions a week. You keep those really simple, similar sort of stuff to what we've been talking about earlier. Compound move in there, maybe something a little bit more dynamic, single-sided, because we're all one-sided when we play tennis, mostly. So with that in mind, you would want to do more core, maybe some more rotational core work. So that's the only variations within the session. But now you might want to add some high intensity sprints into the training regime. There's another variation based on the sport that you're doing. So you're getting a bit more variation than you would, again, maybe if you're just doing the long distance running, and a bit more variation than if you're just working out in the gym to build strength and muscle. Okay, so if you're sports specific, there's 3 or 4 more things you could probably add, along with some stretches as well, to your weekly routine. One of the main topics that always comes up, fat loss. What do you do with your workout if you're trying to lose body fat? Well, you can do whatever you want, really. Whatever suits you, whatever type of training you enjoy. You can go as varied as you want to be, or you can keep it really, really simple. Whatever you think will keep the consistency going, because as you know, all that matters when it comes to fat loss is if you are in a calorie deficit, and do you want to be doing a bit more energy output outside of the gym? Do you want to keep your gym sessions simple? Do you want to go for a run? Whatever with it when it comes to fat loss, because it doesn't really matter, because you could be doing all the work in the world output wise, loads and loads of gym sessions. If you're eating too much, you won't lose weight. You could be doing 1 or 2 gym sessions. If you're eating little enough, you will lose weight. So when it comes to fat loss, it's all about what you enjoy, what will keep you going. The one thing I will say is the deeper into a deficit you are, the harder it is to hit really, really tough sessions. They become much, much more difficult to recover from. So just bear that in mind. Otherwise, just do what you enjoy. And what if you're that person that doesn't really have a goal, who goes to the gym because they just enjoy training, or goes for a run just because they enjoy doing it? You might feel that it helps your mental health, whatever it might be. If you're that person, just keep doing what you're doing. If you're finding you're getting bored, then have a little bit of research, look up some new styles of training, maybe go and see a trainer for a couple of weeks just to get some more ideas. But you can kind of do what you want here. Again, if training is just about the enjoyment and helping your mental health, helping your physical health with no real specific goals, then how varied you keep your workout is up to you. The truth is you don't need to have massive amounts of variation in your workout. What's really important is consistency in your workout, so you keep going, you keep doing it. Measured approach, so you're not pushing yourself too hard, so you're finding it too hard to recover from. And progressive overload, so what that means is you are making steady changes week by week to make that workout just a tiny bit harder. That way you're continuing to progress your fitness, whatever your goal might be. Even if you have none, you will be progressing your fitness in whatever way you're doing. That's it from me today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you do, please hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.